This new building represents not only our vision of excellence in education for our students, but also our ability to come together and overcome immense challenges. Most of all, I'd like to acknowledge our students. This building is for them. Our students are the reason we are here today.
Today marks an important day for EPCC's master planning process as we open another new building for our students. This is certainly an exciting milestone. Mission del Paso is EPC's fastest growing campus. This state-of-the-art building will provide additional classroom space for all disciplines. This innovative flexitorium that we're in right now, which will accommodate everything from lectures to performances to guest speakers and other interactive learning and special events. This expansion has added approximately 60,000 additional square feet to this campus. And of course, it will provide students with much needed study and collaborative spaces. And that's important.
What we are trying to do is make sure that our students come to state-of-the-art facilities, that we have the equipment, the proper classroom sizes, everything that is needed for them to be successful and for our staff to be able to deliver the high excellence and quality of instruction.
And in 2018, I graduated with my PhD in geology and geophysics. I met my husband Sam at grad school, and we moved to California after graduating. We both work at the NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena. I'm employed as an applied science systems engineer, where I use my science background and skill set to interface with both scientists and engineers as we work to send robotic spacecraft to far-off places in our solar system. It's been wonderful to reflect back on the winding path that allowed me to be here speaking to you today. And to those students who may be in the audience, each with your own set of challenges that you may face, I wish you all the best in your endeavors. You should be proud. I know that I'm proud and honored to be an alum of EPCC.
This is my first semester at El Paso Community College. I am very proud to be here at EPCC, but what makes me even prouder is that my mother worked here at EPCC for 4 years. She's the one who has encouraged me to get an education. I'm only taking my basics for now, but I'm hoping to become a Border Patrol agent one day. I have also received much support from Mr. Segovia and Jesus, my tutors at the Center for Students with Disabilities. They have helped me so much since the semester started, and I feel very comfortable asking them for help because they are extremely kind and patient. This building is also equipped with most students' help centers and computer labs where students can complete their assignments. Every student here should be grateful and should take advantage of the opportunities that EPCC offers them so that they can be successful in their careers.
It's really inspiring for me to be here and hear the stories of the students and see how much they overcome to achieve their dreams. It really inspires me to want to keep helping them, and as is, I love my job and just sharing what I do with people, but this moment really means a lot to me because it's brought us together to celebrate the growth of EPCC and helping our students.
Is a health career in your future? At El Paso Community College, not only do we have the best health programs, but we can now start you off with a scholarship worth up to $2,500. Apply for the True Grant and begin in the summer 2022 semester. Call 915-831-7079 for information and get started in a fulfilling career in any one of many health fields. That's 915-831-7079. EPCC is the best place to start and finish.
And 3. Woo! Big smile.
And so many were so involved and couldn't be done without each of you. Our faculty and staff are leaders in their respective fields and experts at what they do. I want to recognize the work of our faculty members who work each day at this campus to guide and help students reach their full potential. Our staff who support our students tirelessly while working to keep the campus running smoothly every day. And our students who are the reason that we're here. They are our inspiration and our future, and we want to ensure that we provide our students with the kind of facilities that you need to continue to change this community for the better, to continue to change our state as well as our nation.
EPCC has helped me greatly, especially with the Cisco lab. I think that does do a great deal for us, as in it gives us the hands-on experience that we need. Rather than just listening in a lecture, you are able to apply that to what you learn in the Cisco lab.
And the joy of having this wonderful building will allow us to enhance our curriculum, offer different and more innovative courses. We should have enough infrastructure to bring in artificial intelligence, more cybersecurity, and of course, add to our already big networking arena.
The third floor is an amazing floor where you can find not only from IT, information technology, all the way to computer science, cybersecurity, and we're running great programs there, including peer leading, which is students assisting other students. We also have a research group, which is just brand new, and we're running a lot of topics in cybersecurity, intelligent computing, artificial intelligence, data science in those research groups. So we're very, very happy and we're honored to have these great facilities where we're going to have a lot of plans for the future, including great speakers to come here and give us or helping us to create great environments, including hackathons, datathons, and collaborations with the 2-year and 4-year institutions.
EPCC offers a lot of different programs. I recently just applied for another scholarship, which is the foundational scholarship, so that can really help with my tuition. And overall, the facilities, campus, everything is great. There's now this AST building, and you have science and technology, so all the science majors have all these help and facilities to help them with their education for their career.
This awesome building, and it's going to help a lot of students learn so many things. It's not only the building, but it's everybody else that's really excited to be here. My coworkers, the teachers that are here, and I know that every student that comes here will be able to leave knowing so much, ready for a 4-year university. EPCC does an amazing job in preparing every student. Once you come in and once you get out, you'll be able to, just know what you're supposed to in order to get to either UTEP, it prepares you very, very well. And things like these, like building these buildings, like taking the time for the students, thinking of them, that's all for all these students that are coming in.
First of all, I would like to welcome everyone to the new building, the Arts, Science, and Technology building here at EPCC, where you can find just down the hall AST 161, which is our new music classroom. Come check us out.
Hello, my name is Dr. Melissa Gurrola, co-coordinator and music instructor at El Paso Community College. Did you know that EPCC has had a music department for over 50 years? In 1970, Dr. Lucy Scarborough recruited her first student by handing out flyers to people standing in line waiting to register for classes. This is how the music department at EPCC started. Little by little, she continued her work with EPCC and began to grow the music department. Our department currently offers music majors the opportunity to fulfill the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree, and non-music majors who wish to enrich their lives by practicing the fine arts classes for their degree plan. Our department has a lot to offer with 7 different ensemble classes, including concert band and percussion, directed by Mr. Irving Cuellar, string orchestra, directed by Dr. Alina Vasquez, Guitar Ensemble, directed by Mr. Armin Harrison, Jazz Band, directed by Mr. Ruben Gutierrez, and Chorus, directed by myself, Dr. Gurrola. We also offer applied individual lessons in any instrument, courses in Music Theory 1 through 4, Music Literature, Music Appreciation, American Music, and MIDI 1 and 2. If you are interested in becoming a music major or are interested in learning how to play an instrument, EPCC Music is the place for you. For more information, contact me, Dr. Melissa Gurrola, at 915-355-4177, or Dr. Yasmin Flores at 515-779-3199, or by email at mguro11@epcc.edu or yflore14@epcc.edu. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in the fall.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am William Serrata, and I have the privilege to serve as president of El Paso Community College. Welcome to our Spring 2022 El Paso Community College Commencement exercise. Buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de primavera de 2022 de El Paso Community College. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Congratulations to all of our graduates on your well-deserved success. We are so incredibly proud of each of you. Celebrating with your friends and family as you cross the stage and receive your diploma will become a cherished memory. As we celebrate your hard work, I ask that we also reflect on the many sacrifices that made today possible, as well as on the prosperous future of our graduates who have earned their degrees and who will soon embark on the next stage of life's journey. I also ask that today and every day we acknowledge and remain thankful for the many gifts bestowed upon us, including the gift of intellect, goals met, the support of family and friends, mentors, and a society that encourages education. We would like to take this moment to honor those that are no longer with us and have passed away this last year. The empty seat below represents the chair they would have sat in. Please join me for a moment of silence to honor and remember. Thank you. Please be seated. For more than 50 years, El Paso Community College has served our community by providing access to affordable and high-quality education, training our region's workforce, and preparing the leaders of tomorrow. We could not do this without a visionary board of trustees. It is my pleasure to thank and introduce the El Paso Community College Board of Trustees. Judge Brian Haggerty, Chair of the Board. Dr. Carmen Olivas Graham, Vice Chair of the Board. Ms. Cristina Sanchez, Secretary of the Board. Ms. Bani Soria Nájera, Trustee. Mrs. Belen Robles, Trustee. Ms. Nina Pina, Trustee, and Mr. John Uxer Jr., Trustee. Also present on stage are Dr. Roberto Coronado, our keynote speaker, who will be formally introduced later in the ceremony. Dr. Carlos Amaya, Interim Vice President of Student and Enrollment Services. Mr. Marco Fernandez, Interim Associate Vice President for Information Technology. Dr. Julie Penley, Vice President of Research, Accreditation, and Planning. Ms. Josette Shaughnessy, Vice President of Administration and Financial Operations. Dr. Steve Smith, Vice President of Instruction and Workforce Education. Dr. Albert Burnham, Faculty Association President. Ms. Christina Navarro, Student Government Association President. And Dr. Cassandra La Chica Chavez, Executive Director of Admissions and Registrar. I ask that members of El Paso Community College's administrative team please stand and be recognized. Would our team of early college high school principals please stand? It is my honor to recognize the Grand Marshal of the Commencement Ceremony, Ms. Janine Rudnick, who is honored with the privilege of escorting the college mace for this commencement ceremony. Thank you, Ms. Rudnick. Representing the staff constituency group is Ms. Gracie Ireves, President of Professional Staff Association. Would also like to acknowledge the faculty and staff members present. Joining us today are special guests, Dr. Veronica Virgil, Superintendent of Fabens ISD, has joined us. Thank you for being here. Today we honor nearly 2,000 graduates, including many from our 18 early college high schools. El Paso Community College is very proud of the long and historic relationship we have with our military and Fort Bliss. We acknowledge with pride and gratitude veterans of our armed forces and those currently serving our country in the military. Will graduates that are currently serving our country, as well as those of you who are veterans, please stand and receive our thanks and appreciation. It now gives me great pleasure to recognize those students graduating with outstanding academic records. Will those graduating with a grade point average of 3.25 or higher please stand? Please remain standing if your GPA is 3.5 or higher. I ask those with a grade point average of 3.75 or higher to remain standing. Remain standing if you had a 4.0 grade point average. This means all A's. Congratulations and well done, and congratulations to each and every one of you. College graduation is a milestone that few reach. I know that for many of today's graduates, you are the first in your family to reach this benchmark, and yet we know that a college degree or certificate is nearly universally required to ensure a pathway to the middle class. This is a significant accomplishment. You're a role model, and we hope that you encourage others in your family to follow your path, becoming the first of many in your family to graduate from college. It is now my honor to introduce our keynote speaker. Dr. Roberto Coronado is Senior Vice President in charge of the Dallas Federal Reserve Bank's San Antonio and El Paso branches. He also oversees law enforcement functions, government relations, and economic education programs across all offices of the 11th Federal Reserve District. He's a senior economist and a member of the regional group of the bank's research department. In that capacity, he provides regional input into the Dallas Fed's monetary policy process and is responsible for monitoring and tracking economic and business activity in West, Central, and South Texas, as well as in Southern New Mexico. Dr. Coronado's research focuses on issues pertaining to the Mexican economy, U.S.-Mexico economic integration, and to border issues. Dr. Coronado has written articles for various Federal Reserve publications and academic journals in both the United States and Mexico. He serves as a director for the Texas Lyceum and as a board member for Texas 2036, the El Paso Collaborative for Academic Excellence, and the El Paso Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Dr. Coronado earned his PhD in economics from the University of Houston and holds a BBA in accounting and economics and an MS in economics from the University of Texas at El Paso. Please welcome Dr. Roberto Coronado.
So good afternoon, everyone, and good afternoon, faculty, staff, family members, and of course, graduates. I would like to begin by thanking President Serrata and the Board of Trustees for allowing me to be part of this day, which is very special for all of you. It's a monumental day as we celebrate your achievement. And I would like to also thank family members and friends who are here, who have been supporting you throughout your journey. Muy buenas tardes. Quiero dar las gracias al Dr. Serrata por haberme invitado a participar con ustedes y celebrar este día tan especial para todos ustedes, los graduandos, pero también para sus familiares, familias y amigos que están aquí con ustedes, que los han apoyado a lo largo de sus estudios. Today represents a culmination of years of learning, hours of studying, and I'm pretty sure thousands and thousands of cups of coffee. The road to your graduation has been very different, and I would argue far more challenging than classes that have come before you. And the pandemic has not made things easier for any of us, including yourselves. So for that, we commend you and we salute you because you've reached this significant milestone. This is the end of one of your chapters in your life, and quite frankly, it perhaps marks a new chapter for the world as we're trying to live in a post-pandemic era, which has allowed us to be here together in person and celebrate your accomplishment. But let's remember that today would not have been possible without the sacrifice and the hard work of our frontline workers and men and women in service. So if you are in the audience, a frontline worker, a scientist, men and women in service, physicians, nurses that have helped us keep safe our community and healthy, if you could please stand up so that we can recognize you. Thank you for everything you do. Muchas gracias por mantenernos sanos y salvos. When you enrolled at El Paso Community College, you made a decision to invest in yourself and in your future. The degrees and certificates that you will receive later today are not gonna impact your life, but those around you and your families in particular. This moment is not the end of the journey. Now, while you've been trying to get to this moment, I'm afraid this is not the end of the journey, but this just marks the foundation of a future that I would argue is filled with endless possibilities and a very bright future. Some of you may continue on your education, pursuing education at a university. Others will join the workforce. Others will seek out simply new career opportunities. Regardless of where you go from here, it is important that all of you know that your education does not stop when you walk out through and get your degree here later today through the stage. Today, in today's economy, being a lifelong learner is more critical than ever. Let me emphasize that again. Being a lifelong learner is as critical as ever in our history. Reskilling, retraining, a commitment to always learning are critical to ensure that people like you and me can find meaningful work and keep up with our evolving economy. Today, we're gathered to celebrate you and the bright future that you promise our community. You are the leaders of tomorrow, and as such, I would like to invite you, maybe I would like to challenge you, to help us find solutions to the most pressing issues that we're facing in our community. We need you, we need everyone in this room to come together and make a difference. At the Dallas Fed, we're committing to building a strong and inclusive economy that creates opportunity for everyone. We know that many face entrenched barriers that can limit equitable access to quality education, medical care, career opportunities, and more. These fundamentals barriers to success can require the collaboration of all of us, and we need your help, your support, your ideas, and quite frankly, your energy. The environment we live in today forces us to be lifelong learners, to be curious, and to continue to develop and reshape our skills so that we can keep up with the changing economy, and at the end of the day, that we can all benefit from it. If we constantly work to challenge and better ourselves, we will motivate those around you, family and friends, and they in turn will motivate others as well. This is how we create change. This is how we leave our mark, and this is how we make our community better. Like all of you, my journey also began at El Paso Community College. Growing up in Juarez, it was important for my parents that myself and my brothers learn English. So Saturday mornings, when I was 10, 12, we wake up, and instead of, like my friends, sleeping in or playing around, we would head north to El Paso, to the Valle Verde campus, and take ESL classes. As I was reflecting on what would I tell you today, I went back to those days and remembered the significant impact they have on me. Of course, at the time, I was a little one. I wanted to play and I wanted to sleep in. But now in hindsight, the discipline and the vision that my parents had that I needed to learn English so that one day I could come to UTEP and earn my degree. And like you, all of the success that I've been able to accomplish in my career, all of the success thus far, would not have been possible without the support, love, and encouragement of those around me, family, friends, teachers, mentors. So for that, I'm very grateful, as I'm sure you are, for everyone who has helped you along the way. Growing up, my dad is an accountant, and he had this vision that I will be following his footsteps. You could argue I was a little bit of a rebel, and I decided to go into a different field, economics. Despite my best intentions, I found myself in need to take an accounting class. And so I turned back to EPCC, went and enrolled and took an accounting class. As much as I wanted to dislike the class, I couldn't help to find myself softening into the idea that perhaps I was actually liking accounting. I'm sure my father will tell you and will take the credit that it's because of him that I went into accounting, but the true turning point for me was my accounting professor. Estoy seguro que a mi papá le encantaría decir que estudié contabilidad por él, pero la realidad es que mi profesor hizo que la materia, que contabilidad, pareciera interesante, fácil y divertida. My professor broke through me and made the accounting subject easy and fun. I saw firsthand how accounting is the basic language of how a business runs and gets operated. So once I finished that class, I went back and changed my major into economics and accounting. Por supuesto que mi padre se puso muy, muy feliz. After I graduated from UTEP, and I was working full-time at the Fed, I decided that I needed to go back to grad school. And therefore, I was in need of continuing my education and taking a lot of math classes and statistics classes. And I remember those days taking my accounting class, so I decided to go back to EPCC and took a number of different math classes during evenings. I knew that EPCC would give me the rigor and the analytical framework to learn the subjects, and that quite frankly put me up for success in grad school. I'm sure that many of you here know extremely well the difficulties that it takes to work full-time, take classes at night, take care of family during the day, and then still do homework at the end of the night, at the end of the day. Those late nights and the struggles of balancing all of that out, I can assure you, everything will be worth it. Everything will be worth it. The knowledge and skills that you've gained thus far through your years at EPCC will have prepared you for success, just as they helped me to prepare and made it possible to earn my PhD at the University of Houston. 20 years ago, I started at the Fed as an intern. And looking back into those Saturday taking ESL classes, how that dreaded accounting class went, and how those late nights working on my math equations and my math homeworks, how they set me on this path and opened a number of different doors that allow me to make a career for 20 years at the Federal Reserve System, and quite frankly, which is very humble for me, to stand before you and be your commencement speaker. El Paso Community College, and in here I'll have to disagree a little bit with President Serrata, to me is not just a place to start and finish, it's a little bit more than that. To me, it's a place to continue to grow and learn throughout your life. As you cross the stage later this afternoon, regardless of your plans for tomorrow, well, I know what you're doing tonight and tomorrow, celebrating, regardless of your plan for Monday, this is not the final step. This is just stepping stone into, again, a future that, in my mind, and I have no doubt, is filled with endless possibilities and potential. You know, when people are not asking me questions like, how's the economy? And in fact, I had a conversation recently with the judge before we came on stage. What's going on with inflation? Another conversation we just had. People sometimes ask me, so what's your secret recipe for success? And my answer is very, very simple. It's being a lifelong learner, period. Why do I say that? It's not only going to set you up for success, but it's going to make you a well-rounded individual. You must never stop learning and seeking out opportunities to keep growing and learning so that you can better yourselves. Your graduation here today is an amazing accomplishment. And I know for a fact that all your family and friends that are around here joining you today are extremely proud and inspired by your accomplishment. As you celebrate tonight, I would ask you one favor. Look into our beautiful star in the mountain. Tonight, it's going to be lit in your honor for your great accomplishments, for your determination to get to this point. You all are the shining stars in our community who, quite frankly, promise a very bright future for all of us in El Paso. Gandhi said once, he said, live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever. Your dedication and tenacity have gotten you to this point, but please don't stop here. Keep learning, keep pushing yourself and pushing yourself. Keep getting better, and you will be amazed of how much you can accomplish. As you embark on the next chapter, I hope that you continue to carry the strong sense of pride and purpose. And I saw all of you walking through here, and I could see the sense of pride and purpose that you have in the smiles in your face. Remember that, because you will need that into every role that you go in the future as you continue to be successful. Muchas felicidades a todos los graduandos. Les deseo mucha suerte, pero sobre todo, mucho éxito. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you for those inspirational words, Dr. Coronado. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to confer on you the award of Honorary Associate of Arts degree. It reads as follows. Be it known that Dr. Roberto Coronado, nationally recognized economist with expertise on the U.S.-Mexico economic integration and border issues, committed to the prosperity of the borderland, advocate for higher education, and role model for our community, is hereby awarded the degree of Honorary Associate of Arts and is entitled to all the rights and privileges appertaining to that degree. In testimony whereof, the Board of Trustees has granted this diploma bearing the seal of the college, done this 13th day of May, 2022.
Thank you.
Now the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Judge Brian Haggerty, will join us and present you with the stole signifying a tradition as an honorary graduate of El Paso Community College. The stole was designed by retired EPCC fashion technology faculty member Ms. Trish Wenstead and is dedicated to the memory of Eugene Pate, former interior design faculty member. The tradition of faculty sewing the stole continues, and this stole was made by Ms. Carol New. With the award of the Honorary Associate of Arts degree, El Paso Community College is establishing the Dr. Roberto Coronado Endowed Scholarship Fund and designating $25,000 for that purpose. This will allow EPCC students for generations to come to benefit from your legacy as a true economic and educational leader and role model. Dr. Coronel, we value your friendship and we thank you for your service to our community.
Thank you.
Dr. Steve Smith, Vice President of Instruction and Workforce Education, will now present the candidates for their degree.
Will all of the candidates please rise? Dr. Sarata, Board of Trustees, I would like to present the candidates of the degree of Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, and Certificates of Completion.
On the recommendation of the faculty and the authority vested in me by both the State of Texas and our Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you your degree.
Students, please shift your tassels to the right and be seated. Will the marshals please escort the students to the platform?
Sergio Luis Sánchez. Marissa Iliana Aguayo. Kate Aguilera. Manuel Alejandro Acosta. Julio César Alvirde. Nicholas Brian Arcana. Annette Arevalo. Justice Keegan Armenteros. John Avalos. Suriel Ávila. Jacob Anthony Ayala. Ryan Andrew Bardales. Marieli Adriana Barrera. Laura Batres. Eli Baugh. Marwa Belhaj. Maureen Helen Irene Benko. Aiden Roberto Betensay. Jacob Edward Bianchi. Jose Alejandro Botello. Sebastian Isaiah Brooks. Jennifer Calderon. Jessica Calderon. Bethany Faith King. Eileen Crystal Cano. Yesenia Yamile Cano. Pazshua Carranza. Erica Carrasco. Esmeralda Marie Castañeda. Kiana Castillo. Emilio Alberto Ceballos. Eder Cervantes. Enrique Chacón Amores. Cynthia Chavez. Yahir Erasmo Chavez. Jessica Contreras. Luciano Alfredo Contreras. Maritza Michelle Contreras. Alexa Fernanda Cortez. Aubrey Cruz. Dagmar Rochelli Dena. Richanne de la O. Suilén de la Rosa. John Anthony de Santiago. Victoria Jasmine del Real. Sarah Elizabeth Delgadillo. Bianca Denise Delosier. Naira Denise Dillard. Destiny Dorado. Alexia Saori Duarte. Valeria Duenas. Destiny Duran. Santiago Escobar. Ulises Alfredo Esparza. Naomi D. Carvajal. Bruno Estrada. Alfonso Fierro. Brisa Fletes. Aileen Cassandra Flores. Rafael Leonardo Franco. Abigail Frias. Daniel Gael Fuentes. Valeria Galindo. Valerie Marianne Galindo Villalobos. Juliana Gándara. Bridget Denise Garcia. Rochelle Galilea Garcia Martín del Campo. Esmeralda René Gatán. Adelina C. Gears. Nanette Estrada Girón. Raúl Omar Gómez. Oscar A. Gómez Guillén. Jasmine González. Joshua David González. Kayla Julissa González. Kayla Marie Green. Savannah Nicole Green. Blanca Guerra. Christina Marie Guerra. Natalia Carolina Guzmán. Nicholas Cole Heinze. Aiden Lucas Helms. Jesús Eliseo Hernández. Julia Hernández. Máximo Chong. José Jesús Hurtado. Alicia Araceli Ibáñez. Grecia Anaí Ibarra. Daniel Inostroza. Maya Elise Jaques. Jorge A. Jauregui. Jithan Emprail Johnny. Aaliyah Michelle Jones. Robert George Knott. Edward Alexander Laba. Isabella Lara. Aaliyah Mariah Lomer Newell. Tori Elise Leckie. Haley Lemus. Melissa Lexa. Ricardo Mohammed Lewis. Jonathan Lira. Tomás Francisco Llano. Sofía Denise López Mesta. Brenda Lugo. Andrea Luna. Carolina Olivia Luna. Samantha Angelina Maestas. Maximilian Patrick Maidel. Crystal Manjarres. Ivan Marquez. Alexandra Jewel Martinez. Veronica A. Martinez. Sarah Dolores Mata. Andrew Joshua Matson. April Ashley Medina. Andre Melendez. Pablo Alonso Mena. David Monares. Clarissa Nicole Moncayo. Sergio Monares. Diane Isaí Monzón. Julio Antonio Mora. Federico Morado Galaviz. Arisa Morales. Guillermo Eduardo Morales. Irene Elizabeth Morales. Celeste Moreno. Francisco Javier Muñiz y Tuarte. Andrea Paola Muñoz. Julio Muñoz Gómez. Alfonso Murguía. Anil Dev Narayanan Bustamante. Steven Zimulinda. Pedro Ochoa. Aaron Ordaz. Byron Jacob Orellana. Alyssa Anaí Orozco. Jimena Ortiz. Yara Fabiola Ortiz Sainz. Saúl Ortiz Ornelas. Antonia Pacheco Cortés. Samantha Darlene Pacheco. Odalis Padilla. Andrea Arely Parada Morales. Victoria Peña. Vincent Victor Perales. Jasmine Perez. Blanca Marilyn Perez Rivera. Leila Perez. Dalila Ponce. Jamie Porras. Elizabeth Ann Limones. Analisa Quintana. Pablo Quiros. Darian Ramos. Casey Reyes. Janet Rios. Michael Axel Rivera. Socorro Adaís Rivera. Irving Robledo. Amy Guadalupe Rodríguez. David Rodríguez. Dayanara Leonor Rodríguez. Perla Karina Rodríguez Guzmán. Tylee Lisette Rodríguez. Victor Rodríguez. Rubén Adrián Romero. Benito Patricio Rosas. Evan Rubio. Jesús O. Rubio Valdez. Deanna Lisette Ruelas. Michael Charles Russo. Gerardo Axel Salazar. Benjamin Emmanuel Salvati. Fermín Samble. José Manuel Santos. Valeria Sanudo García. Isis Adriana Sepulveda. Austin Ray Shores. Melanie Ellen Smith. Tony Magdalene Smith. Isaac Isaiah Soto. Angélica Patricia Stevenson Ortega. Jessica Gabriela Terrazas. Leilani Unsueta. Joel Vargas. Benjamin Aaron Vasquez. Carol Patricia Vélez. Sarah Christine Vasquez. Carlos Eduardo Veitia. Alan Enrique Villa. Arturo Villalobos. Dante Julián Villarreal. Sergi Virgili Alonso. Jakai Jordan Wade. Andrea Samantha Yanez. Daniel Zapata. Gilberto Tomás Acosta. Jessica Acuña. Cindy Hazel Acevedo. This concludes the graduates for the Associate of Science degree. The following will receive the Associate of Applied Science. James Edward Acuña. Cindy Adriana Alarcón. James Albano. Martin Alexander Alcala. Rubinia Alvarado. María Leticia Aranivar. Cynthia Arguelles. Yesenia Armas. Miguel Ángel Arroyo. Arturo Artino. Erica Amanda Arvizu. Marco Antonio Aveitia. Arisbe El Badillo. Talia Barbosa. Anthony A. Barron. Rebecca Deanna McCaughey.
Bianca Vianey Barroso. Jared Lee Bellinger. Alejandro Iván Bonilla Rosales. Holly Marie Brody. Rebeca Beatriz Bustillos. Daniel Camargo. Priscilla Cano. Alan Lorenzo Cardiel. Daniela Victoria Cardosa. Damaris Galilea Carranza. Jainel Carrillo. Erin F. Castellanos. Zaira Itzel Castañeda. Luis Castro. Jacqueline Renee Cera. Eduardo Cerón Delgado. Cecilia Chaires. Valerie Luna Chavarría. Irving Chávez Ortiz. Ruby Chávez. Wendy Y. Chico. Alejandra Cecilia Cisneros. Selene J. Cobo Segura. Paola Michelle Colmenero. Igualani Cordero. Rosa Coronel. Brenda Corral Arredondo. Victoria Nicole Cortés. Alejandra Cruz. Alyssa N. de Ávila. Brenda Ivette de la Cruz. Mario Alberto del Hierro, Jocelyn M. Delgado, Jessica Yadira Díaz, David J. Duncan, Mauro Arturo Durán, Valeria Echavarría, Erica Michelle Edwards, Courtney Enriquez, Natalie Escobedo, Paola Istep, Jessica Danelli Estrada, Katia Ivonne Favela, Olga D. Félix, Karen Filerio Bueno, Jacob Nicholas Flores, Annette Fraire, Jocelyn D. Frias, Aaron J. Gallegos, Ramsés L. Gallegos, Jessica Galván, Matthew Gamboa, Alan Enrique García, Carla Verónica García, Eric García, Jesse García, Joel I. García, Sabina Rubí García, Thelma Iris García, Samaria Gardner Valles, Lisa Gentry, Joao González, Sergio González, Zaira González, Elizabeth Guerrero, Paulina Guerrero, Jimena Yamel Guillén, Adrián Martín Gutiérrez, Michael Jeremy Hyson, Kirsten Amber Hamilton. Tatiana Rysel Hatfield. Mario Hernandez. Laura Herrera. Luisa Fernanda Herrera. Michael A. Huffman. Vanessa Huerta. Carmen Alicia Jiménez. Marco A. Lara Castillo. Kayla Nicole Kean. Leslie Sofía Loera. Cristina Marie López. Jennifer Gabriela López. Ulises Aníbal. Vanessa López Villa. Zaira Daniela Loya. Abigail Luévanos. Mónica Marie Madrid. Catalina N. Maese. Saúl Magallanes. Alexis Maldonado. Jesús Martínez. Leslie MacDiel Martínez. Luis Martínez. Luz C. Martínez. Martín Moisés Martínez. Martín Gerardo Olea. Trisha McCrimmon. Fátima Meléndez. Hilda Michelle Mendoza. Alyssa Angélica Mesa. Crystal Nicole Mireles. Anisa Rebeca Montelongo. María Alma Morales. Katia Moraza. Priscilla Janet Moreno. Carla Elizabeth Muñiz Chávez. Rosalba Muñoz Chaparro. Everlyn Faith Muñoz. Yara Murga. Christy Navar. Mónica Navasel. Courtney Jean Niger. Saúl Ochoa Jr. Gerardo R. Parra. Alejandra Olivo. Jonathan Orduña. Juliana Ornelas. Cynthia Aileen Orozco. Jorge Eduardo Orozco Lazarín. Gerardo Aarón Ortiz. Alex Morgan Owen. Ramón Daniel Pagán. Víctor Pérez. Aaron Pinson. Patricia Paris. Ashley Parra. Roxanne Patterson. Tesla Peterson. Geraldine Perla. Kelsey Lorraine Puckett. Maria Puga. Chanel Quinjos Nasi Quiñones. Alma D. Quiñones. Benjamín Ramírez. José Luis Ramírez. Marcela Ramírez. Itzel Ramos. Stephanie Daniel Ramos. Valerie Ramos. Irene Elizabeth Ramos Villegas. Brittany Drisel Rentería. Leslie Arely Reséndiz. Megan Ann Reina. Jorge Alexis Rivera. Marta Andrea Rivera. Brianna Elizabeth Rodríguez. Carol Michelle Rodríguez. Francisco Javier Rodríguez. Saraí Mayeli Rodríguez. Emma Leticia Rosales. Jessica Marie Rosales. Mara Diana Sáenz. Daniela Salazar. Ashley Salido. Jody G. Salinas. Andrea M. Shipton. Carla Cecilia Soltero. Rubí Sosa. Amanda Ray Steckler. Erika Talavera. Mary Therese Tan. Crystal M. Tapia. Gabriel Tepesano. Amy Terrazas. Delia Terrazas. Andrea Rachel Gabriel Thomas. Bridget Bernadette Tiscareño. Roberto Rodríguez. Nadia Gabriel Ramírez. Graciela M. Treviso. Isaías Víctor Sánchez. Eric Fernando Valenzuela. Teresa Valenzuela. Ana Rebeca Varela. Alexandria Vargas. Eric Santana Vázquez Jr. Cody Lewis Bond. Jaylene Vázquez. Erika Raquel Vega. Jocelyn Velarde. Rigoberto Velasco. Steven James Bond Twistern. Martina de los Santos Weatherby. Weidenfeller? I thought it was Weidenfeller. Yeah. Nadia Weidenfeller. Amanda Lynn White. Is it Malika? Malika Carrie Williams. Roslyn Faith Willis. Jennifer Zurita. Jennifer Samarripa. This concludes the graduates for the Associate of Applied Science degree. The following will receive the certificates of completion. David Acosta. Daisy Aguilera Rodríguez. Joana Astorga. Mayra Benítez Pérez. Brittany Broker. Daniel Cardona. Josephine J. Carrasco. Cristian Abraham Castro Quiroz. Andrea Skyla Chavez. Adrian Elaine Chavez. Bárbara Ileana Chávez. Joshua Elias. Daisy Emily Enriquez. Hayalet Escalante. Yusibela Esquivel Martínez. Edward Yunen García. Ismael Gómez Jr. Gilberto González Jr. Yajaira González. Rodney Bonerick Holloman Jr. Jonathan Fabricio Lagomarcino. Jürgen A. Linder. Luisa Jacqueline Loya García. Rodolfo Lozano. Jonathan Padrón. Don M. Pittrich. Sebastián Ramírez. Jeanette Reyes. Stephanie Nicole Saavedra. Dominic Salazar. María Paula Sanabria. Adriana E. Sánchez. Joshua Sánchez. Alma L. Sandoval. Héctor Eduardo Santana. Jennifer Juliana Valles. Genevieve Simón Wilgroves. David Zúñiga. This concludes the graduates for certificates of completion.
Everyone, please join me once more in congratulating all of the graduates. Please join me in a round of applause for Victoria Garcia and Betsaida Chavez for providing the interpreting for those who are deaf or hard of hearing. And to Ivan Iniguez and Zaida Crucifelli for announcing our graduates. It has been said that behind every graduate stands a very proud family. Graduates, your families, and all their distinctive variations have been there for you. Let's take a moment to thank them. Queremos reconocer los familiares de nuestros graduados y darles gracias por su apoyo y amor. Could the children, parents, and spouses of the graduates please stand? Por favor, ponerse de pie los hijos, padres y esposas de los graduados. Please remain in your seats until all graduates have exited. I invite you to meet your graduate in the parking lot across the street from the tunnel of the Don Haskins Center. Will everyone please rise for the recessional to exit?